All right. All right. Well, then what we're going to do. Hmm. Okay, guys. I thought I was going to be doing probates today, but it appears as though I didn't bring them with me. So we're going to pivot to expireds and also commercial. I have a good bit of them today. So this is going to be a good hit. So I'm just scrubbing a couple of them, but I'm going to actually start calling them now. I don't care if the numbers are good or not. We're just going to see if these people are home. There's a good commercial. I got a 4-acre, 1.3 million in Newton, which is an area near me. And we also got some Lincoln Park going, so this is good. All right. Okay, I think we're ready. So we have a good bit of them. So we'll call live today and see. Wow, that's a nice one too in Sparta. Okay. Yeah, this will work out well today. All right, and that's a callback. Okay, cool. All right, guys. So we scrubbed. Um, we took a listing yesterday, the day before, and a probate. What's up, my brother Heath? Your text messages have been awesome because the people that aren't responding on phone, when I text them here, they text back, and a lot of them are just saying, "Hey, it's going to be listed. We did paperwork. We're good," or "We're not interested. Stop calling. Stop texting." I don't care the response with it, whether it's positive or negative, doesn't make a difference to me, as long as they respond. So that being said, I think we're ready to go. All right, got my coffee, got my water. I was out. I got to be honest, guys. I was out, not late, but a good buddy of mine and myself caught up yesterday. We haven't hung out in a while. We went out and grabbed steaks in the city, and it was just fun. I'm dragging ass a little today, but that doesn't mean that we're not going to make calls today. These guys are just old school and that didn't pay for new tech. All right. So this will be fun. I haven't called. I'm only going to do this for a little bit too. So the dialer's loading up. Babe Ruth, you just can't beat the person who never gives up. That's true. All right. That was my dialer. We're ready. Yeah. Again, guys, I'm not going to be dialing for very long today. Um, oh, it's so good. So good. Again, I know I sound a little hoarse today. I'm dragging ass, but uh, we're still gonna make calls today. We're actually ready to go. I'm gonna be calling expireds today. A buddy of mine, and I went out last night, grabbed some steaks in the city, and I'm usually in bed by like 9 o'clock, 9:30 because I get up early, but I wasn't last night, so I'm dragging a little bit today, but it's all good. And then what I'm also gonna do today, guys, is give a call back to a person who I connected with yesterday. I sold the house on his block, and we spoke yesterday at length. I emailed him as I said I would, a quick video email. I use BombBomb, and, he did see it. He only looked briefly at the video. He didn't watch the whole video, but he opened the email. So now what I'm gonna do today is just give him a quick call, probably when I'm done on the phones here, and just say, "Hey, I wanna check in, see if you got the email. So we'll check in with you, so we can connect next week." So we're gonna do that too, so you can hear, like, a quick, I don't know, what is it, like a follow-up call, I guess? Alright, we're ready to rock and roll. I got some, journey plan, and we're going. We're off. Let's see what we get today. Hello? Yes, hello, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. Hi, I was calling about a property that was for sale. It was over on William Street. Uh, did I happen to reach the own Oh, okay, is this the wrong number, ma'am? Will do. Alright, don't call here again, I don't live there. Oh, god goodness, I love this. Oh, this is a this is good. This is a Oh, you know what? I actually don't want this because this is land and it's residential. Good idea. There's a commercial that I wanna call later. It's a 1.3. It's in Newton, and I wanna Hello? Hi, Carla. Hello? Oh, I think I might have a wrong number, ma'am. Alright. Yeah, these are not. How old is this lead? Yeah, this is old, and that's definitely not who we were looking for. And what we're also gonna do, there's 3 agent numbers here, so we're gonna delete the agent numbers, and now we move forward with that. Gentleman's name is Doug. Carla answered the phone. We know that it's not her, so we'll just delete it. Yes, hello, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale. I was over on William Street in East Orange. Did I happen to reach the owner on that? Oh, okay. Is this the wrong number, ma'am? Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, she sounded like she just got up. I could tell they're not the this is a 3 fam, so there's probably these are probably the tenants' numbers, and they're less than thrilled that I'm calling. If you heard them answer, you'd know. Oh, it's good. What is this nonsense? Your c your call is forwarded to voicemail. Please leave a message at the sound of the tone. We're not in England, man. Like, what is that shit? It's, like, repulsive. I wonder if in Europe or, like, England, their messages are like us Americans. Maybe like someone from the South. How y'all doing? You reached in, leave a message, sounded the tone, get back to you as soon as I can. Like, that's the message in England, because our message here is, "Y your call has been forwarded to voicemail. Please leave your name and number at the sound of the tone." "Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am, I think I have a wrong number. Sorry about that." Alright, that's the com alright, so this is good. So this is the business that's there. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna send this to my transaction manager. Lady, please pull. That's the business. I don't want the business, I want the owner. So what if you know I'm not gonna engage and say, "Hi, this is Daniel, I'm a commercial broker. Do you know the owner?" No, that'll piss off the owner. So what we'll do is just cross-reference and get the owner's number. So now what I'm gonna do is just voice text to her. "Morning, lady. Do me a favor, can you pull the commercial that's on Main Street, the one that you see there? It's for 1,250,000. Thanks. Put that up first because I wanna call that this morning in, like, the next, maybe 20 minutes, half hour. Thanks." Oh, and happy Friday to you. I'm not a tyrant. I do enjoy Fridays. Damn, that's good. Alright, that's a voicemail. This is why residential expireds are challenging. I don't have a high pickup rate, and it's been ringing. And I don't know if the numbers necessarily are really good, but I've already made 30 calls in 10 minutes, and I've had a couple pickups, but nobody that's the owner. So, but it's cool. We'll call commercials today for a little bit, but I'm not gonna be on the phone for I have a lot of other things to do. So I have a coaching website, it's coming out, with some courses. This is the other commercial that I'm gonna commercial. Courses, coaching, that kinda stuff, and it should be out next week. So I have to do the finishing touches on that as well. So that's gonna be today, and then I also have to go meet sellers today, um, to present offers. They're very elderly, and, it's one that's just gonna require a little bit of hand-holding for them. I don't mind. Hello? So I don't mind that. They've been they're just very, very awesome. I don't know who that is. Um, yeah, this is not a good closed 7/13 of 22. No, that thing is still available. Let's see. This is available. This is in Patterson. It's ringing back the owner. See if they pick up. Hello? Hello? Ah. Oh man, these pickups are like we'll get somebody though. But again, um, there's a lot that goes into scrubbing numbers and in the morning. I'm just late today. I'm not prepared. But the good thing is I have different lead sources, so I can just I can always just pivot to something else. So that's what we do. Pivot to residential expireds. Yeah, it's all voicemails for everybody. 308 Ninth. This is a hel- yes, hello, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale over in Hoboken on 9th Street. All right. I don't even know if it's the wrong number or what. She just says, "No, thanks, bye." So I'm like, you just need to at least tell me, am I calling the right person? But I don't know. Let's see. This is another one calling. This is calling back the same address, but a different number. This is a 718 number, which means it's in New York. Yes, hello, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale in Hoboken on 9th Street. Did I happen to reach the owner of that, ma'am? I love where I live. She's just like, nope. Hangs up. I love the Northeast, man. In the South, you don't get this. People are they're I know a little bit of South prospecting. All right, they hung up. So, um, ah, they're just nice. They don't hang up and do all that stuff. So, but it's all good. Keep going. We got 54 calls made in 18 minutes. Well, we didn't really start on time. It's about 15 minutes, and I have a few pickups, but most wrong numbers. Nobody yet that you guys can listen to and hear. It's all voicemail. It's just all voicemail. It's only 9, and I started at like quarter to 9. It's not that late. Yes, hello. Man, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale on the boulevard in Pequannock. There was a property for sale, sir, over in Pequannock. I was trying to reach out to the owner of that. My name's Daniel. Oh, I have the wrong number? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Alright. Let's find out where they go. This is a nice one. This is in Union. Let's call him back. Hello? Yes, hello. Sir, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale. I was over on Deborah Way in Union. Did I happen to reach the owner of that? Well, the reason I was calling is it looked like the property was listed for almost 6 months and it came off the market. And I guess I was just a little curious as to, what happened and if selling is still important to you. And if so, maybe, let's see what happened with it because it looks like a nice home. Never on set. Okay, I have it on the it was well, for me, we're not talking about the right, property. This is, 2851, Deborah. Okay, okay. It looked like it was for sale, so that's why I was reaching out to you, with a listing agent, actually. I have her name here, so she was advertising your property. Alright. Alright. He's just like, "My house was never for sale." I was like, "Well, I'm looking at a listing where it looked like it came off the market," and maybe he just got up. I shouldn't say that. He's probably just maybe just got up. Yes, hello, sir. Sir, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale. It was over on Renner Ave. Uh, did I happen to reach the owner of that, sir? Wrong number? Okay. That one's in a trust. Ay, ay. All right, my assistant's pulling these commercials, and I think we have a couple. That was podcast yesterday. Oh, it was dope, brother. It's up on my YouTube Live, so you just click on the live part, and it's in there. We streamed it, live. Hello? Um, yeah, it's a good question, bro. Let me just write this in here because we're calling residential expireds right now. Yeah, it was awesome. Hello? Hi, yes, I was calling regarding the property that was for sale over on, Hinton Ringwood. Okay. Yeah, it looked like it was in an estate. Ah, okay, gotcha. Thank you. Okay. They're not giving me the number. Go on my live. I talked a lot about skills, Cassidy, and, is it Casady? How about that? Not Cassidy, Casady. Just got it. Um, I talk a lot about Cassidy. Gotcha. I talked a lot about skills. Thanks for correcting me, brother. Skills, tactics. It's not I don't talk a lot about mindset and discipline and consistency. You need those. But if you don't have tactical skills to sit and make calls and talk to the public, you're not gonna be you're gonna be out of this industry very, very shortly. So I talk a lot about that, how myself, what I do and what we do here with my org is we just level you guys up. Wherever you're at, we'll take you to the next level. You're doing 5,000,000, we'll get you to 10. You're doing 10,000,000, we'll get you to 20. And it's tactical skills, knowing what to say, knowing how to say it, knowing how to say it with confidence. Those are all the things that I was talking about. Proximity, getting in proximity to the right people, people that are delivering favorable outcomes for themselves. That's a lot of what I talked about. So it's on my li it just it says, something with Lucy, like, something, something with Lucy, like talking shop with Lucy, I think it was. It's on my live. I haven't even started cutting it up yet. My team social media team hasn't cut it up yet. So, they will, but if you want the raw version, it's there, and I highly suggest you listen to it. 'Cause I'm not one of these, "Oh, you have to have the right mindset." It's dialing too, by the way, as I'm talking, just so you guys know. Um, I'm not big on that. I'm big on skills, big on tactics. You have to have skills and tactics. Imagine, like, you have this goal and you have all the you're doing all the you think you're doing hello? Yes, hello, ma'am. Uh, hi, ma'am. My name is Daniel. I was calling about a two-family building that was for sale over on Sherman Ave. Uh, did I happen to yes, ma'am. Did I happen to reach the did I just have a wrong number? Jersey City. Oh, oh, jeez. Yes, definitely the wrong number. I'm sorry about that. All right. All right. She's no, the reason I'm doing a tap dance here, guys, she's on the DNC, so, When you call, it's a wrong number and it's a DNC, I'm gonna be as nice can be, so she doesn't be like, "You shouldn't be calling me, I'm reporting." So that's why I do a quick usually, I'll say, "Oh, I'm sorry, well, listen, I'm a broker in the area. Is there anything I can help you out with before I let you go?" That's usually what I'll ask, but when I don't know that it's because they're on the DNC. I'm doing a quick I'm doing the shuck and jive, so she doesn't report me. Um, so yeah, Cassie, that's what I talked about. Oh, it's good. I need some more water. Coffee there, but I'm think I'm feeling coffee this morning. I was out. I'm usually in bed. I was telling everybody before, I'm in bed about 9 o'clock, and I'm usually out by like 9:30 because I get up early. But last night, a buddy of mine I haven't seen in a bit, and he's having a baby soon, next week actually. Was like, "Hey, let's meet up in the city." The city being New York, it's basically right there. So I was out till probably 10:30, 11, and yeah. Sure. Good morning, Margie. My name is Daniel. I'm actually a local broker right in the area. Wanted to reach out to you, Margie, because just calling about the property that was for sale in Pompton Lakes. Was a little confused because it looks like a nice home. When you have a moment, please give me a call. Again, I'm a broker right in the area. My number is 973-255-8714. Thank you. And I'm just reading comments here. It says agent is related to owner. So, well, we'll see. She calls back. Maybe she does. Who knows? Um, so yeah, so I was off. We grabbed steaks in the city. It's a really cool place downtown and by the trade center. Yes, hello, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale. I want to say last year over on Ball Road. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. Is this? Whew. All right. So that was the owner. Um, Karen. She answered, "Yes, we're not selling. Thank you for calling. Bye." Click. Now this was listed a year and a half ago. All right. So we'll get the ring back. This is a property in Jersey City. Let's see. Hello? Ah, okay. Um, all right. So it's oh, hello? Ah, that is definitely not the owner. Nope. All right. So that's a wrong number. At least when they leave the name on the voicemail, I can tell if it's a wrong number or not. This is a good one. Let's see if this one's did. All right. So this is good. Um, yeah. So I'm just dragging ass a little today. Rehydrating. I didn't get like drunk or anything, but we had a really really good bottle of wine. My buddy's a sommelier, so he knows wine, what's really good to pair with different dishes. So when we had seafood as an app, he got a bottle to pair with that, and then when we had steaks, he had a nice red bottle to pair with that. So it was a quite enjoyable night. It's just good to catch up with your friends, you know. Hello. Yes, hello, ma'am. Yes. I'm imagining by that question you're getting a lot of phone calls today. I bet. I bet. Well, that was the reason for my call. I'm not gonna I will give you full disclosure. It looked like a nice home. I know I'm looking at a couple, comments in here that say it's as is. I was a little I mean, the price point looks fantastic. I just was curious what happened. Why okay. Okay, yeah, so yeah, I figured the value's probably in the land, no? At a 350 price point in Teaneck? Yes. Well, so what well, the only difference is you would just need to entertain cash offers, that's all. No, like, yours this wouldn't be we wouldn't do, buyers that are looking to finance, that'd be a no. Did you did your agent did your agent go over that with you? Yeah, no, I mean, look, whoever purchases this needs to be a cash offer. It's as is, the property's unsafe, and ah, well, that's okay, that's important. Yes. So there's not okay, well, this is important. So that are you saying that there's not clean title? Title's not clean? Okay. So did you get that far with the buyer you had, and then there was a cloud on title? Okay. That's gonna yeah, I mean, I would say this, me or anybody else that's gonna help you, if you because it sounds like you do wanna get it back on the market. The the advice that I yes, the advice that I'd give, and I'd love to help you, but there's a process that needs to happen first because this is gonna come up no matter what, and you have to clear that cloud on title because anybody who purchases this, they're gonna run title, and that cloud needs to get, uh, removed. Right. Do you have somebody helping you work on that? Yes. I can refer you. I have well, I've been in this industry, since I got out of college, which was in 1999. Well, oh, I don't say that. You're experienced. I wouldn't say you're old, I'd say you're experienced. It's a big difference. Yes. Well, I appreciate the question. The reason I'm saying that and I'm answering is because I have a lot of contacts that I've come across over the years. Title is one that I never have to worry about. I'm very close with them and my attorney. Well, he does all my personal purchases and whatever I need, like legal wise, and anything with my family and all of my clients. I refer them to him first, and then somebody else if he's too far away. Yeah. Well, let's do this. I'll give you his number, and then what we can do is because it'd be foolish for me to come and sit down with you because we're not ready to put the property on the market yet. And look, any agent, I'll share this with you. Uh, any agent that is gonna sit here and tell you that they can sell the property, "Let's get on the market now," they're only thinking about themselves. They're not thinking about you. You're not ready yet because you have to clear this cloud. It's gonna keep coming up until it's cleared, and it's gonna take yeah, it's gonna take time. It's gonna take a little bit of time. You need the right people to help you with it. It isn't something yeah, I mean, it's Documents need to be drawn up, and I'm gonna imagine you're gonna probably need to go and sign certain things, but I wanna help you with it. So let me put you in touch with, my title company. I shouldn't say mine, they're just who I work with, and, let's start to get this issue worked out. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that, thank you. Well, listen, my job's to help you, not to talk you into doing anything you don't wanna do. Well, I mean that wholeheartedly. Well, that's why I said it. So, yeah, I mean, you're 15 minutes from me. You're not far at all. I'm sitting in Union City right now, so you're relatively close. Yes, it is raining outside right now, but it's needed. I mean, I'm looking at trees in full bl I got I'm looking at the Freedom Tower, so there's trees in full bloom, so we do need the rain. Um, alright, well, here's what we'll do. I'm gonna give you, um is this your cell? Yeah, alright, I'll text you his name. He's the owner of the company, title company, and then what I'll do is, his name's Kirky. Yeah, he owns Safe Land Title. They're up in Oradell. Yes. So he does all of my just tell him yeah, I'll give you my name. I'll text you my name on there, and I'll put my business profile on there too. And then what we can do is I'll talk to him as well and see what do you think the time frame would be on clearing this cloud? And then yes, well, if it's something that he thinks can be done in weeks instead of months, then you know what we'll do is we'll get together, we'll meet, we'll take care of we'll see if, you know, let's just get a feel for each other. We'll see if we're fit to work together. I'm sure we will be, and then I'll have the appropriate paperwork with me. And if you feel comfortable and confident with me, then we'll just take care of that, get it out of the way, and get this property, at least we'll get an offer in writing. But the reason I'm saying that, it might not be fruitful because think about it this way, when we get cash offers, they're gonna be able to close in, like, a couple weeks. We're just gonna do due diligence for, like, a week or 2, and the only thing they're gonna find is this cloud on title. But the problem is the cloud's gonna take a while. I know the cloud. I've had it happen before. Now, Kirk might be able to help clear it up quicker. That's why well, because I'm referring you to him, that's why. Yes. Well, I give him a lot of business, so sometimes when I need to pull favors, I can, and as with him, I would do for him. So, because I'm referring you to him, you'll be put to the front of the line. Let's say that. And the cloud if he can tell me, "Hey, the cloud will be done in, like, less than a month," let's get this thing on the market, and what we can do is we'll put a subject to clearing the cloud. That sound fair? Okay, perfect. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I have your info here. I'm gonna text you his number, his name, and, all his info. I'll reach out to him too and let him know you're calling, and perfect. You see that? I understand, and I appreciate the compliment. Well, I look at it this way, and I appreciate thank you. You you're selling it for a reason. I know why, obviously. There's no reason for you to have it anymore. Right. Yeah. It's you just wanna be done with it. You're probably paying taxes and insurance on it. You wanna be done with it. Right. So, knowing that Now it's like, okay, that's the first step. We've cleared that room. Now we move to the next room, which is, okay, what stopped it from selling? What happened? Cloud on title. Okay. Let's figure out the cloud. I'll put you in touch with somebody who can. They'll get to work on it. And then if we know that with, let's say, less than 30 days, we can get this puppy cleared up, let's get it on the market. Let's get these buyers competing with each other. We'll price it. We'll go over 2 strategies. Yep, 2 pricing strategies that I see sellers utilize to get the absolute most out of those buyers, and whichever one you choose, we'll go over them together as a team. Whichever one you choose, I'll support you 100%. Sound fair? Awesome. Okay. I'll send you the info now. You can reach out to Kirk. I won't be able to call him probably another hour, but feel free to call him and just tell him that I referred you. And you have my yeah, I'll text you my name and info. And once you tell him that I shot you over to him, he'll put you right. He'll take care of you right there. Mhm. You can tell him that too. Awesome. Hey, it's a pleasure to connect with you. I'll reach back out to you later today, and let's see what Kirky says, and we'll go from there. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Pleasure. Bye. All right, cool. So that'll end up being something, probably a listing. When we have a cloud on title, that's the problem. Deal died with the last one. Uh, it's an as is sale. There's the land, the value's in the land. There's a house on the structure on it, but there's no value on that. That'll be a tear down. But there's a cloud on title, so she needs somebody to help her clear it. I'm putting her in touch with Kirky, and she will. Yep, yep. Cool. Okay, so that's the story with that one. Let's keep going. So this is what I'm saying, guys. You just never know. You never know who you run into when you make these phone calls. The most expensive thing you can own is a closed mind. Keep your mind open to anything, anything. Maybe you can help them. Maybe you can't. But you're never gonna know unless you start asking questions. And if you guys hear me, listen to me, see how I connect with them. She felt very comfortable, started opening up about different things. It's just connections, guys. That's all this is. It's nothing more than that. Don't make it more than it is. Your call reluctance is purely just you don't know what to say to them. So just listen to me. If you want my scripts, I'll send you my scripts. You want me to start mentoring you? I can start mentoring you. We can talk about that. It's just I just want you to understand it's just conversations you're having with people, figuring out what they're trying to accomplish and if you can do it. That's all. Hello? Yeah. Hello? Damn, again. It's okay. There we go. Hello? Okay. Nope. Another dead number. But again, I just want you guys to understand that when you hearing, I know that property, man, I'd love to get this owner on the phone. It's $1,000,000. I know who this person is, and I just am not able to get in touch with them. They don't ever answer the phone. Uh, I live right near a firehouse, so when I have the window open, that's what you're gonna hear. Hello? Um, nope, that's voicemail. But that last call that I just had. Hello? Damn. All right. And I love in the comments when it says highly motivated seller, bring your offer. That basically means the property is listed too high. They know it, but bring your offer anyway. And I'm like, I tell sellers all the time that does not work. That is not a strategy that works. They are waiting for you to bring the price in line with what is selling in your area. Hello? So whenever I see that, I'm like, okay, this is overpriced. So here, and what I wanted to just share with you guys again, when you just heard me on that last call, like that's going to be a listing. I just sent her Kirk's information, so she's going to get the cloud on title removed. Hello, hello, yes, hi. Can you hear me, ma'am? Yeah, I was calling about a property that was for sale in Orange. Yeah, it was over on Cleveland. Okay, gotcha. Not a problem, ma'am. Sorry about that. Understood. No, it's just the wrong number. I'm sorry. I thought I was calling. Okay. All right. Another one, guys. I'll dance all day. It's DNC. She's on the DNC, so I get a little antsy with it. But so that's going to end up being a listing. Just so you guys know, that'll be she's going to end up listing with us. Why? Because I put her in touch with my title, title company, and I detached myself from the result. Hey, we don't need to list the property right yet. Let's just get you in touch with them and see how long it's going to take for the cloud title to get removed. Instead of, let's get you on the market right now, and then we can figure it out later. Like, no, that's not gonna serve her. If this cloud's gonna take months to get off because it's intricate, I know what she's got, then there's no sense in me going out there or her signing listing paperwork or even me attempting it. But now she was like, "Yeah, okay, so let's get in touch, and if I'm gonna call Kirky later." "Yes, hello, sir. Sir, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that looked like it was for sale, this past year over on Chincoteague. It was in Montgomery Township. Am I calling the right number for that, sir?" "Oh, wrong number. Okay. Sorry about that." Okay. Where Yeah, I noticed it's a 216 area code. Where do you mind if I ask him where I'm calling? Okay. Definitely the wrong number. Sorry about that, sir. Okay. Mississippi. Wrong number. Um, but for those who reached out to me, the other day, I was on a podcast yesterday, and I was talking to the agent who she's a big agent down in Florida. She runs a coaching company, and she actually wants me to come down there and do one of her productivity schools. We were talking about, you know, what agents need now, and I got real into it. Hello? Hi. Yeah, I am. Yes, I can see that. Uh, no problem, ma'am. Well, I was just calling to see what happened. It looks like a nice property. I'm looking at it right now, and I was a little confused, so I just wanted to see. Okay, totally understand that. Did you have an offer accepted, or was it on the purchase? So I know that, it look from what you're sharing with me and what I'm looking at on the, notes, this sale was contingent on you purchasing another. Did you have an offer accepted on the next property you were buying? Ah, and the sellers of that property backed out. Got it. So this is contingent. I just wanna understand it. This purchase that you're gonna make, okay, so you guys have completely changed, like, this is it. You're not you're so if we were to get an offer that way and I'm looking at 3.9, that's 400. Property was listed at 400, right? Yeah. Somebody offers you 400,000 cash today, are you taking that, or are you saying, "No, we're not taking it?" Okay. Really? Come on. Really? If I was, let's say, okay, let's play this out. If I was to put the property on the market and a buyer comes to me and says, "I'm willing to pay you 500,000 for that property, cash." You're saying you wouldn't sell it? I just wanna understand what you just said. I wanna clarify. Okay. Wow. Well, share with me then, what was the reason you had it on the market in the first place? I know you were looking to relocate. What how come? Okay. Ah, makes sense. And that's completely off the table now. Yep. Totally understand. So last question, scale of 1 to 10, 10 being I'm super like, I wanna sell this, I need to sell it tomorrow. 1 being, nope, don't need to. If I get an offer, great. That's where, no biggie if I don't. Where would you put yourself on that scale? Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's why I asked. Well, 'cause I'm sure you probably have noticed I've called you a couple times just to, I wanted to talk to you and see what happened because it looked like a good property. Okay. Yep. I I appreciate your time, I do. Yeah, well, listen, I wish you the best. Hey, let me ask you before I let you go, do you have anybody that's sending you, like, just up-to-date market, reports as to properties that are selling in the area, ones that are on the market, ones that are, like, average days on market, things of that nature, price per square foot? Do you get any has anybody been s no one's sending you that? Would it so I'd imagine that'd be helpful for you if I was to send you that. Yeah, it's well, I'll assure you we don't spam you with hundreds of emails. It's literally once a month, beginning of the month. Yeah, it just gives you statistics about your specific area. We can tailor it specifically to you. You're in Passaic County, so we can do that. Yeah, let me just grab a piece of paper here, and I'll take your email down, and I'll add you. Sound good? And there's also investment opportunities in there too. So sometimes we get properties that are off market, and if you're an investor or know an investor, you can refer them to us. And yeah, okay. What's your email? One, the number one. Perfect. All right, I have it here. I have your name here. I'll add you in and let's see. Yes. No, it's my pleasure. Awesome. You have a good day. Bye. All right. So not selling it. They were going to do a purchase, and before I start dialing again, I'll explain what happened. They were making a purchase. So it was the purchase was contingent on them selling this property. The seller of the property they were buying backed out, so then they had to back out of their offer because they needed to sell that to fund this, and now they don't have a property. They're like, We just scrapped all our plans." And they don't have it was like, "We just wanted to see if we can move to a different neighborhood. We don't, it's not we're," and she's like, "We're actually happy here now, like, the kids love school, and we're good, we're not moving." She's like, "We're not even looking." And she has a great rate too. It's in the 3s. So, but I took her email down, and now she'll be in my so for everybody watching, try and get emails because at least what you can do then is get them into your email drip, and, now they're in your database. So each month, they're getting a touch from you because you're sending them valuable information, which is market reports every month. And now that adds to you. You never know. And then what happens is when you do events or maybe you do like a thank you event or something for the people in your database, they're now included. You never even met them. That's value, guys. So, all right, let's keep going. Uh, getting some people. Oh, this is so we'll keep going. But again, I'll say this and I'll keep saying it because we're actually starting to get people watching. It's just conversations, guys. If you just notice, all I'm doing is having a conversation with them. That's all I'm doing. Just asking quick questions. I'm not doing all the talking. If you ever notice here during while this is calling and no one's picking up, I'm talking to you. But if you notice when I'm speaking to sellers, all I do is just ask them questions or repeat back what they said so I understand what they're saying. Alright, so if I'm hearing you right, this is what you're looking for this, right? Okay. Now imagine that this is gonna be, is that right? Yeah. And it was a particular reason you were even looking to sell it? Okay. Like, it's just all I'm doing is asking questions. I'm not telling them shit. Just conversations, guys. And if you want help overcoming call reluctance, reach out to me. Hit me in comments, DM me. Just feel free to reach out to me because call reluctance, I don't feel like anybody should have it because all I'm doing Hello? Uh, all I'm doing, guys, is just talking to them, finding out why they're doing what they're doing, and then if I can help them with what their goal and objective is. That's it. That's it. I could sit here and do this all day, easy. And this is expires. I've been calling expires for 15 years, probably longer. Probates, I'm getting really good at them because I do them every day. Today I just forgot to bring so if you notice, there's 2 places that you see me calling from. This is my studio up north where I shoot podcasts and stuff, and then I also have a place down in South Jersey at the shore. So when I don't have appointments, I go down there and I'll prospect there, and then when I do, I just drive up here and go to the appointments. "Oh, hello, sir. I think I might have" "Hi, sir. I think I might have the wrong number. I was trying to reach out to a property. It looked like it was for sale, about a year and a half ago over on Houses Corner Road." Let's see. Yes. Yeah. Oh, okay. Whatever happened with that? Because it looked like it was on, then it was off, then it was on. Agent. Yeah. Uh-huh. Right. Okay. Okay. Sure. He's living there, she's not. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Well, listen, I appreciate that. So that's exactly what I needed to know. We were just kind of fishing around up there because I have somebody looking in the area. So, but yeah, I appreciate you letting me know what's happening. Thanks again, my man. All right, take care. Cool. All right, so that was the agent for it. I actually do have so that wasn't a lie. I actually have somebody, I'm taking her up there tomorrow. We're gonna go look, at 2 houses. She's really needs to put something together, um, this was one of them that I happened to see that fits into her wheelhouse. So, but it's a divorce situation. He's living there, she's not, but they're not in a position to do anything as far as kicking him out. He's not leaving, so that's what we so these are so if you notice questions and the agent was kind enough to share with me the info, I would have asked that. So, in my brain, I'm trying to figure out I wanna draw out objections or conditions. Is it a condition or an objection? A divorce with an ex-husband living in the property and not leaving, that's a condition. I can't do anything about that. So, it's like, okay, you just move on. So, one I'm hoping that as you're hearing you all that are watching hear me ask these questions, you start to understand, "Alright, he's asking this because of this. He's asking that because of that." I'll never ask a question. Hello? Yeah. I'll never ask a question, just flippantly. There's always a reason why I'm asking it. And a lot of times when I'm at the listing or talking to a seller, or someone, I'm asking a question that I usually know the answer to already. I just want them to say it to me. That's all. And if you wanna learn this skill, just keep following, keep watching. You wanna get in proximity to me, we can talk about that too, as far as, like, courses and, um, mentoring, things of that nature. Or just keep listening to me here, that's fine too. Hello? Hi, yes. Hi, sir. No, my name is Daniel. I'm actually a real estate broker, yes. I was calling about a property that looked like it was for sale, I wanna say last year. That's the one, yes. Okay. Oh, okay. It wasn't reporting as that, that's why I was given a ring. It looked like it was either expired or okay. When if you don't mind me asking, when did you close? Oh, so, recently. Yeah, it just, I was looking online, it just wasn't reflecting that, so that's why I wanted to reach out to you, that's all. It's a beautiful home, so I was a little confused, but now I'm not confused because it's sold. Yeah, that's all. That's probably why you're having a good bit of phone calls because for whatever the reason is, the system just must not have updated, and you're still reflecting as an expired, and you're probably getting calls from agents as confused as me. Yeah. How many have called you? Out of curiosity. That's it? Only 15 agents are working today? Well, considering how many agents are out there, all due respect, that's pathetic. Agents should more you should be getting more calls than that because it would lets let me know that nobody's reaching out. Oh, yeah? What part? Okay. Yeah. So you understand completely. Yep. Understood. Well, yeah, before I let you go, I mean, was it pleasant experience with your agent and closing and such? Was it good? Good. Very good. Do they send you updates, information, market reports, things of that nature, um, in your area? Would you like them? I do. It's a courtesy that I do to, clients that I've worked with, and listen, more than happy to do it for you, even though we haven't worked together. And this you never know, maybe we will. Oh, you could be so lucky. Ah! Come on, I'm kidding. Mhm. Let me take your email down, and, here's what we'll do again, and I wanna assure you, we do not spam people because we wouldn't be in business if that was the case. We literally send these out once a month. Yeah, and what it does is it's like it just gives a synopsis of your specific area, properties that have been on the market, ones that have sold, average sales price, days on market, things of that nature, so you can get a good idea of get average price points if you're looking to purchase again. It's helpful. Yeah. Yeah, I got a pen and paper. What's your email? Okay. Oh, it's easy. Perfect. Yep. Awesome. Joe, it was a pleasure. Hey, thanks for being kind to me today. I appreciate it. Well, I consider listen, 15, even though that's a light number for the amount of agents in your area. No, listen, you have no obligation to be nice to me on the phone. So for you to be kind, I appreciate it. And we added a little humor to it too. That's awesome. I appreciate you, my friend. Be well. Okay. Bye. All right. So he actually sold, well, he sold the property sold. Um, I really wanna put my cooler on. It's fucking humid in here, but I'm afraid it's gonna really be a lot of noise for the mic and stuff. So just to recap that one, he sold already, and, yeah, he's had a good experience with his agent. He wasn't unhappy with them at all. Again, and remember, guys, don't talking negatively about other agents isn't gonna get you anywhere. So glad I'm not saying any of you do, just don't. It's not a good look or a good strategy. I don't know this person from, I don't know him from a hole in the wall, so they're probably really nice. He said, "I'm not getting updates." It's like, "Okay, cool. Would do you want them? What does it entail?" "Well, this is what it is. All I gotta do is take your email," and I always assure them, guys, if you're gonna start using strategy of taking emails down to get them into your email drip, just assure them that you're not gonna be spamming them with tons of emails, you know, weeks, days, like, I send it once a month. So, when I share that with him, I said, "Just so you know, we're not gonna be spamming you. We literally send this out once a month. That's it." And it's gives days on market, average price point, sales in your area, things of that nature. And he was like, "Yeah, I'll take that." So now I have his email. Again, now he's in my email drip. It's just another person I'll add into Follow Up Boss. And you never know. You send these to him, now he's in there, and I can send him as doing soft touches. That's a soft touch. Now a hard touch would be me calling him. "Hey, Joe, I was in your area the other day, was thinking about you, just wanted to check in and see, like, how things are going. For any changes? Think you maybe wanna enter the market and purchase something, take advantage of the profit that you made?" Whatever the case is. But now you have just I want you to understand this is all it is, just from having a conversation. You've now got a potential lead. It's in your database that you can call. That's it. The 2 women that I'm gonna go these 2 women are in their 90s, and I'm listing their property. I'm gonna go meet with them today. They don't do email or any of that stuff, so I'll drive the 20 minutes, 25 minutes to their house, they're in assisted living now, and present what we have. I don't like doing it over the phone with them because there's a lot of nuances to how we're gonna sell their property. But the reason they're in my even in my orbit is This is 2012, so how long ago was that? 2012, 2022, 13 years ago, they had an ad on Craigslist for a rental. I answered it, said, "Hey, I can help you rent your property." We did. Then we sold that property that year. They were tired of being landlords. It was in Jersey City. Sold it 13 years later, guys. 13. They called me up. "Hey, we're gonna be selling our primary residence. We've just moved into assisted living." And all that was me every probably quarter to 6 months. "Hey, what's going on, Perry? Just wanted to touch base with you, see how things are going. Anything I can do to help you?" And 13 years later, I'm selling a house that'll probably be around, I don't know, 500 in that area at 4%. This is so all I'm doing, if you guys notice, is just laying groundwork, planting seeds. That's all we're doing here is planting seeds. It's like doing a Christmas tree farm. You're just planting seeds. All right. So with that, I'm gonna keep calling. Just conversations, guys. Just conversations. And there isn't a shred of like fear or doubt or anything because hello? Hello? Oh, sir, yeah, it's a little tough to hear you, but my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that looked like it was for sale, on 16th Street. Am I calling the right number for that, sir? Oh, okay. Wrong number. Sorry about that. Alright. Yeah, wrong number. And that was a so I'm not gonna ask for, anything as far as, like, his email or anything because he's in a DNC, so hello? Ah, that is not Ricky. So that is the wrong number. And I have the owner's number here, the owner's name here, and if it's not the owner's name, I'm not leaving a message. But again, I just want y'all to understand, just to kind of grasp how I add people in, the value that it's value, guys. That's all it is value. Good. Here's my value proposition to you. I can send you monthly reports. And they're like, "Yeah," based on the rapport that I build with them in talking to them. That's all. That's the only reason why they're agreeing to it. Hello? Part of my language. If you guys, like, knew the real me, like, I curse a good bit. I really shouldn't, but I do. And I'm very happy-go-lucky. I'm not as serious in, like, my personal life than I am here. Alright, so it's ah, ooh, it sounded like, she went, "Hello? I'm not here to take your call right now." So it sounded like she was like, "Hello?" I was gonna be like, "Hello?" But that was a voicemail. Yeah, that's funny. Again, so, I'll reiterate the point. Guys, it's just having conversations, that's all. Be confident in your ability to build rapport with someone. I gotta get some more water and Ultima. Um, just be confident in your ability to build rapport. That's all it is. They are agreeing to talk to me and I can take their email because they're comfortable. If they weren't, they wouldn't give it to me, especially a cold calling "He Yes, hello, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. I'm not sure I'm calling the right number. But there was a property that was for sale. It was over on Adams Street in Watchung. Am I calling the right number for that, ma'am? Oh, wrong number. Okay, sorry about that, ma'am. Alright. Um, yeah, so they're not giving me any information unless they're comfortable with me, and I hope it comes across that way to camera, to you guys. Hello? Nothing else. So I hope it comes across that way in when I'm being filmed here, that I'm genuine, and it's a comfortable, confident conversation. I hope it comes across that way because that's the goal, and I think it probably does only because the sellers that I'm asking for their email, they're giving it to me. Again, if somebody cold calls you and asks you for your email, are you giving it to them? You don't feel comfortable with them? Probably not. So, all right, we've been at this about an hour and a half, hour and 15. It's 10, and I hello? Whoa, that is most certainly not the litigator. All right, wrong number. All right, I think we're gonna pivot to commercials right now. I'm gonna give it 5 more minutes. 5 on Rezzies. I also need to refill coffee and water, with Ultima. If you guys don't use Ultima, it's awesome. It's a electrolyte replenisher, natural, no calories, no sugar, but it's all electrolytes. So when you're sluggish like I am today, dragging a little ass, but it was worth it because my buddy's having his baby next week. Yes, hello, sir. Sir, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale. It's over on 3rd Ave, Elizabeth. Did I happen to Okay, yeah, that's actually why I was calling, sir. You're wel Yeah, so the reason I was calling is it looked like a nice property. I mean, if you had an offer on it that was reasonable, do you think you'd sell it, or you thinking you're just gonna keep it forever? Hello, can you hear me, sir? Alright. Alright, so I gotta love this one job. So he says, "I'm not selling it." This was listed a year and a half ago. He said, "I'm not selling." No, I'm sorry, last year. "I'm not selling it. Property's not for sale right now. Thank you very much." And then I think he tried to hang up, 'cause then I was like, "Well, that's okay, sir. Well, hey, I really appreciate that. If you had an offer that was reasonable on it, do you think you'd sell it, or do you think you're just gonna keep it forever?" And then I'm hearing him shuffle around in there, and he's talking to one of his workers. I was like, "Shit." I think he thought he hung up, and he did, but he's not able to talk to me, so it's fine. I'm just gonna delete it because he said no anyway. Sell it. So yeah, but, hello? Damn, voicemail. Let's just call the whole thing with, um, comfort level and rapport and confidence, they all kinda go together. The more you make these calls, the more confident hello? The more confident you're going to be. So, knowing that, just keep making the calls. Keep watching people that is doing it at a high level. Whether it's me, great. If it's somebody else, fine. Hello? Yes, hello, ma'am. Hi, ma'am. My name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale. It was over on Grafton Ave in Newark. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was a multifam. Oh, did I reach one of the tenants? Yeah. Do you happen to know if he still has it listed for sale? Okay, got it. You wouldn't Are you getting a lot of phone calls? Well, do you want them to stop? Helping helping get me in touch with the seller, because if he does list the property, then they're not gonna be calling you anymore. The fact Yes, yes. No, I mean, well, I am a real estate broker, yes. So knowing that, I can help you with that because again, if he decides to list with me, your calls will stop too. Anybody that he lists with, he's gonna the phone calls will stop. Yes. So, well, I understand, and I yeah. Okay, well, here's an alternative. Would you be open to passing my number to him? I mean, I don't think he'd mind if you well, here's yeah, he had it listed, right, so he's speaking to real estate agents. That's who I am. Mhm. I don't think he'd be upset if you, Yes. Well, let's do this. Okay. Why don't you do this? Because it sounds like you're protective of him, which I appreciate. How long have you lived there? Makes sense. I don't know his age. I only have his name. That's the name I have. Alright. Well, here's what we can do. Why don't you this is my cell. Do you have it here? Would you mind passing it to him? Yeah. Sure. Let him yeah. Well, I appreciate you doing that. That's thank you. That's not something that you have to do, and you're going out of your way for it, so I appreciate that you are. Awesome. That'd be perfect. Thank you. So it came up that's the name that came up is me. Just add an N at the end. Yep. And this is the number. Well, you can so here's what I would encourage you and him to do. So just to kind of put your mind at ease, research me. You can Google me. I'm a real estate broker. You'll see my business profile. You'll see our website, all that good stuff, social media, all that. So at least you know that I am who I listen, I live in the Northeast. Everybody is we're all careful, and I get it. So that would be your way of kind of letting the guard down a little bit, so you know who you're speaking to, and then he can feel comfortable too, and then at that point, maybe you'd feel comfortable giving me his number, and you can pass my number to him. That's perfect. I appreciate that. Thank you. Well, it's my pleasure. You as well. Bye. All right. So tenant reluctant to give me the owner's number. She wouldn't give it to me. I don't know who you are. Normal stuff that I hear all the time. So when you get that objection, guys, and really it's a question. It's an objection that's a question that she doesn't have answered. Who is this guy? So that question then becomes, okay, let me make me legitimate to her. How do I do that? Just tell her to Google me. She has my number. She has my name because my name comes up when I call. So I said, just put an N to the end of it and Google me. You'll see my business profile. You'll see our website. You'll see, that I am who I say I am. That point, your guard could come down a little bit, and now you at least you know that who I am is who I say I am. Maybe you'd be okay passing me his number or, which you're gonna do anyway, giving him mine. She was like, "That's fine." And I could what I'm gonna do is just reach back out to her later and see if she was able to do that, and what I can also do is cross-reference his phone number. It's easy. So that's how you kind of can overcome that. I hope that was helpful for you guys. 'Cause I'm in the Northeast, guys. I can turn my head and I'm looking at the Freedom Tower. So that's where I am in Jersey. People here are it's very boom, 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 boom. "Who are you? What do you want?" "Nope, not interested, bye," or maybe they can help. So for me to be able to have the skill to have them stay on the phone with me for at least 5 minutes, it's a skill here, guys. This isn't the South, and this isn't the Midwest. Just so you guys know, it is ringing. My guy was ringing. "Hello?" Voicemail. If you're in the South and the Midwest, people are not that reluctant to hang up on you. They wanna actually hear what you have to say. Here, it's you have 2 or 3 sentences to really kind of get your point out or before they're like, "Click." So it's a skill I've developed. We're making phone calls every day for God knows how many years. I mean, there's been days I've missed calls. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "I've literally called every day." No, it's not true. But I'm very consistent with it. Very consistent. So there's a skill involved with that. How do I say it? Connecting with someone relationally. Like, I wanna connect with them on a level in here, not a level "Hello?" "Yes." "Hi, hello, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale, looks like about a year and a half ago. It was over on Edward Drive." "Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why I was calling. It looked like a nice property. I was a little confused because 'cause I'm a real estate agent in the area." Do y okay. Gotcha, gotcha. And if you don't mind me asking, are you so did I call the right number for that? Okay, so and this is Antonetti? Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's why I wanted to just reach out and see if you had an offer, if you don't mind me asking, that was reasonable and acceptable to you. Like, let's say in the next, I don't know, 30 days, do you think you'd sell the property or you're thinking, no, we're definitely just gonna keep it there? Okay. Would it be beneficial for me maybe to speak to Mr. Antonetti? I know there's a so I God love the firehouse next to me. Um, would it be beneficial maybe for me to be able to get in touch with Mr. Antonetti to see, again, if he's interested or maybe not? That would be fantastic, thank you. Did I call his daughter? Ah, okay, that's what I figured. And I'm Daniel. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with? No problem. Yes, I'm Daniel. Mhm. I'll give you my last name too, okay? It's M as in Mary. Actually, it's the number do you have it? It can't it did it come up on your Oh, it's a house line. Gotcha. Okay, so it's M as in Mary, E, S as in Sam, it is an E in the middle, so MES. ROB as in boy. Yep, B as in boy. ROB, yes, and then the last is IAN. IAN, Mesrobian. Yeah, and then and on my number directly, I'll give you my cell phone. That's the best number. It's 973-255-8714. Yes. Okay. That'd be great. You're welcome. All right. So that's the house line, and the daughter answered. She gotta love her. This is where we live, guys. She's like, "I'm not comfortable giving you my name." Even when me saying, "Hey, I'm Daniel, who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?" I'm not comfortable giving you my name. Just give me your number." So that's the house line. Now I have another number here, but I'm wondering, should I not call that because I just gave her my info? So here's what we're gonna do. Let's see. I'm gonna call it anyway and see what's up. You never know. But I love the hesitation. Thanks, Andres. Appreciate that, brother. Listen, man, it's we live in an area where there's a lot of doubt about who people are because we get so many spam calls in a day. So for me to even be able to keep them on the phone, guys, it's a skill. Hello? Nah, it's a skill. Because again, I'm not in the South and I'm not in the Midwest where you can the conversations can be longer. It should, yeah. Yeah, my number should come up. My name should come up. I have it set that way. You just go into your Verizon account. Good question. For those on YouTube, I'm talking to somebody on Instagram. He's asking about my number comes up on, their phone, and if it's a cell phone, yeah, I set it that way. You can go into your I have Verizon. Go into your Verizon account and set it as how you want your number to read when you call people. So I just put my name in there. Shit, I want them to see me, and then once they do that, it's it isn't spam or, any of that crap. Alright, so it's ringing again. We're gonna call for another 5 minutes. I really wanna shut this window and put the air on, but I know it's gonna be I know it's gonna be loud, on the mic, so I'm not gonna do that. Alright, so it's still calling. So, yes, hello? Who the fuck is not who I'm looking for. Um, so, yes, guys, having the skill to keep somebody on the phone in my area, uh, that takes practice. And they're very people are again, they're very cautious here. So even me saying, "Hi, I'm Daniel. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with? I'm not comfortable giving you my name. Just give me your number." No problem. And I get it. She was very reserved, and that's fine. That is fine. But she did take my info down, and that's what's important. Hello? Nah. Alright, so my pickup rate has decreased, and I might just pivot to commercials. Hello? No. Alright, so we hit 100 and yeah, we a good bit of calls today. That's a decent pickup rate. I have one potential. That's we just have to clear up that cloud on title. Once we do, she'll list with us. So so today was a good day, even though I'm dragging ass because of last night, but it's worth it, man. Hello? Ooh, is this one listed? I know this one. This is him. Good morning. This message is for Vin. Vin, my name is Daniel. I'm actually a local broker in the Jersey City area with EXP. Wanted to reach out to you regarding the condo that looked like it was for sale in Probates. Had the good fortune of representing a few owners there for rent and for sale, and just wanted to again see what happened with your condo because it looks like a really nice unit, and it also looks like it came off the market and didn't sell. When you have a moment, please call me. My number directly is 973-255-8714. Thank you. All right. So that was his voicemail. So with that, and if it's not a DNC, I'll leave a message. If it's a DNC, I'm not leaving a message. So you have to be careful with that. Be very careful with that. All right. So I'm gonna probably hit these for about another 5, 10 minutes, and I'm gonna pivot to commercials. Hello? Hello? No, damn. It is raining really hard now, so I'm gonna have to keep the window open too. Yeah, so the pickup rate is dropped a little bit. So, yes, hello, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale over on Adams Street in Watchung. Did I happen? Wrong number. Okay, sorry about that, man. Yeah, it's definitely the wrong number. And now I see it's the wrong number. Yeah. Hello? Yes, hello, sir. I am. Well, yeah. Yes. Well, how now you've piqued my interest. How many? That's it? Yeah, well, I say that's it. Do you know how many real estate agents there are in Hudson County? So for you to tell me, like, 20 of them called you, like, that means only 20 people are working today on Friday. This is a good day to call because 'cause I'm looking outside, it's pouring rain. I mean, I'm half joking. I know this can be really annoying for you. Can I ask a question before you go? What happened? I'm looking at a really nice property here, like, what happened? I don't understand. It looked priced right. Okay. Oh, okay, gotcha. So you don't live here. It's an investment for you. Was it vacant when you had it listed? Ah, okay. Well, I would've yes, I would've done the same thing. So whoever your agent is, I don't know who it is, but I'll say to you that that would have been they gave you good advice. I would have given you that advice as well. It's it is easier to show when there's no one in there, and we could, like, virtually stage it, professionally stage it if you're worried about the fact that there's no furniture. But yes, it is well, I can share with you a hard experience about a property that that I sold in Bayonne. The tenant assured me that they were gonna let people in, it was gonna be in great shape, and within a week to week and a half of us showing, one of the agents took a couple pictures and sent them to me and said, "Hey, I just want you to know, this is what your property looks like. You're gonna have a hard time getting an offer," and it was a complete wreck. Boxes everywhere, dog hair, all that stuff. Yes. And I had to take listen, I shared with the owners that I think we should get it on the market as soon as possible because the market was doing really strong at that time. It was a bad move, and I told the owners as much, and I apologized to them. and took ownership of that. No, that listen, that makes complete sense. Total sense. I would have done the same thing. Well, we had to end up taking it off the market, vacating it, and, doing a nice repainting it, carpet, and just having it professionally cleaned. It needed it, and now well, yes, it's yeah. Well, can I share something with you that I don't know if anybody's ever told you about real estate agents? You sound very fed up with them, which I can understand considering your experience. Well, not with the one you had, with everybody calling you. Totally understandable. I'd be annoyed too. I get spam calls all day long, but there's difference between spam calls and us is we're actually trying to call you to see if you're still interested in selling it. Spam calls are just they're just random nonsense calls. These aren't. Yeah, it's a big difference. Well, I'll share with you, I don't know everything about real estate. Yeah, how about that bomb? And I just well, again, I goofed with it was a bad move. One of that I advised my now because of the relationship that we've had over the year, I've worked with them for almost 10 years. They were upset and one of them said to me, "You're right. You messed up because it's costing us money now because it's now we have to vacate it," which we did, and it sold. Yeah, but I had to tell them. It wasn't, it would have been oh, okay. Yes. Well the reason I was that's part of the reason I was calling you. I saw it looked like a nice renovated unit, was confused as to why it didn't sell, and wanted to just talk to you a little bit and see what happened. Something I can do to if you're even if selling it is even still important to you, would be the question of the day. Yeah, I mean, look, you have a tenant back in there now, you just rented it, so it's a bit it's well, you tell me, is it cash flowing you or because we could sell it with them in there, but it's a matter of them I know they're new, so you don't really wanna yeah, then that's understandable. Got it, got it. Well, here's I'll ask you this. Is plan A right now, not before when you had it listed, now, currently, to, May 9th at 10:30 in the morning. Would plan A be to sell it, or would plan A be to keep it? Got it. So if you had an offer that was reasonable to you, acceptable in, like, let's say, the next 30 days, you're saying would you take the offer, or would you just keep this thing forever? Yeah, gotcha. That's well, that's why I ask. Mhm. Okay. Well, here's and I understand that. Thank you for sharing that too. We're not looking I know. It's been a challenge. So, let's do this, and with obviously with your permission. What I can do is take your email down, and at the what we do is we send out market reports every month, once in a month. We don't spam you with 100 emails. We just send the report out once a month at the beginning of the month, and it gives you information on properties that are on the market, ones that have sold, average days on market, things of that nature, all about the properties that are on the market and sold. At least what that can do is give you a realistic idea of what your property's worth, so when you're ready to you don't wanna handle tenants anymore, and you're really honestly interested in it, we can talk about putting on the market for sale. Does that sound fair? Okay. Yeah, what's your email? Yep. Easy. That's very easy. Yep. I have it here. Spelled out, or is that okay? Yeah. I'll just add you, and there's investment opportunities too. Sometimes we have properties that are off market, and if, you're on that list and we put it out, at least you know, and if you're interested in it, we can talk about it. Yeah, but at least you have the info, and you're armed with market info and possibly investment opportunities. What's the Yeah. Awesome. Well, listen, I really appreciate the time. Thank you for being kind to me on the phone today. I appreciate that too. I know you're getting a lot of calls, and uh, you know, we initially started out that way, but hey, now we're at least maybe we work together in the future. How life works, my friend. Awesome. You got it. Try to enjoy the Friday as well as you can. I know it's raining out, but you be well. Okay. We'll talk soon. Bye. All right. Gotcha. So perfect. So yeah, he re-rented the property, so he's not looking to sell it. He had it vacant for a while, couldn't really he now he said, "I renovated it and I got a good tenant in there and I don't wanna bother him. I'm actually enjoying it." I said, "Okay. So if you had an offer that was reasonable and acceptable to you in the next 30 days, you can sell it, or you think you're just gonna keep it forever?" He's like, "No, I'm gonna keep it." And I was like, "Perfect." And then once I hear that, it's like, "Okay, now I wanna try and get him into my email drip." And we did. It's all, guys, from detaching from the result. If you notice, I could care less I could care less, but yes, hello, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a condo that was for sale. I was over on Audubon. Did Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that, ma'am. Okay. Alright, DNC. Wrong number. I'm not coming into these phone calls like, "I got a list." Let's ask some questions, figure out what happened, and then if there's a legitimate want and need for the seller to sell, then I can start to pull out motivation and what happened and set the appointment. But a lot of these this is why I got a lot of the times I don't call residential expireds because there's just not the need. So, I'm only calling these because honestly, I forgot my probates at my other house. "Hello?" No. Alright, voicemail. So I'm calling resis, but I'm gonna pivot to actually, I should probably pivot now. Alright, and, here's you wanna see something crazy? The person that I knew, if you heard me leave the message in Jersey City, so I just got a text message back from him. I'm gonna read you the text message. It was 3 he hit me in 3 separate texts, one after another. First, and no, this is all in capital letters. First message, "Stop." Second message, "Unsubscribe." Third message, "Take me off your fucking list." All in capital letters. So he's probably getting bombarded with phone calls today. And he's like, "No," and I will, of course I will. I'm not gonna keep calling him. When someone says that and puts stop in there and unsubscribe, okay. It was the owner 'cause that was his message, but he's probably just tired of getting phone calls. So now he is a DNC too, so I'm gonna not call him. "Hello? Hello, sir? Oh, hi, sir. My name is Daniel. I hope I'm calling the right number here. There was a two-family building for sale. It was over in Jersey City on, Baldwin Ave. Did I happen to reach the owner of that?" B Okay. Sorry about that, sir. Okay. Alright. This is all wrong. Okay. We're gonna pivot off of these now because I wanna call a couple commercials. So, what we're gonna do is stop the dialer. Oh, and you know what I'm also gonna do is I wanna delete that one. I don't wanna call him again if I ever, um, come in contact with him. So where is that? There it is. 347. It's a 347 number. Yep. That's the one. Okay. And I will respect that. And all I'm gonna do is put not interested. So, okay. Okay. All right. Now what we're gonna do is I have a couple commercials that I wanna call. These are new ones. Yeah. This one's in Andover, and I want to that's oh, wow. I wonder if this guy does own it. All right. So what we're gonna do first is you know what? I'm actually gonna okay. Check. So what we do first is we check to see is it listed. Yep. Now this is a we've sold this before. My partner and I. We have sold medical offices. Okay, so it's not listed. Is it on commercial site? No. Got it. Now, the next thing I'm gonna this will be the last call time. Is it 10:30? Yeah, it's about the last call I'm gonna make today. I have a lot to do today, a lot, and one of them is going up to present offers to a seller. All right, this is in and now we're just cross-referencing to see if this building is on the MLS, and that's what I do. It is not. It expired, and who had it? Okay, so this is a big oh, I know this building. I know exactly where this building is. Okay, awesome. Okay, let's call this gentleman. This is Jimmy we're gonna call. I sold a property around the corner from him. Let's see if I can get him. I hope this is him. It's ringing. Voicemail. There's a couple other number ah. and he didn't let me leave a message. So, that tells me that this is him. And I just wanna look at something real quick too. I wanna see if I wanna see if the where is he? Just bear with me here a minute. This is the last call I'm making anyway. So, boy, I made a lot of calls today, huh? Come on. Okay, there it is. Okay, no, so the numbers that I have here are not his. So let's give this a hit. Try his house. Alright, his house line's ringing. Oh, there's 2 of them. Let's hope it's this one. It's ringing. I don't know if this is gonna be him or not, but it's gonna go to voicemail. I can it's 3 rings. Yeah. No, it hasn't gone to voicemail, so mm, alright, it's just ringing. I'm gonna try one more number. It's a cell phone. Let's see. It's ringing. Come on. Come on. It's gonna go to voicemail. Voicemail. Alright. It's voicemail. That's pretty much what we got. That sucks. Well, let me try one more. This is a residential number. It's not showing as yeah. No, not gonna hit. I love these spams. Now I'm getting spams. These dopies think I'm that's the one I got before, the woman. "Oh, I'm looking for someone. My WhatsApp number is I'm 36 and single. I like polite men." Okay. Alright, guys. I think we're good for today. Thanks for reaching out. Thanks for everybody that was watching today. Um, you guys know that what I say is, and I share this a lot, the juice is in the follow-up. Always in the follow-up. That's where it is. So a lot of these are initial calls, some of these are follow-up calls, but at the same time, it's all in the follow-up. The initial call is great, but the follow-up is what's going to bring you the, uh, bring you the results. So this was a good day today. Again, for all of you out there that have call reluctance, um, just keep watching. Keep listening to me. If you notice when I'm here, it's just a conversation that I'm having with sellers. That's all I'm doing. Figuring out what they're trying to accomplish, seeing if their goals and objectives are something that I can help them with. That's it. And if you notice, I was able to get a few emails today, even though the sellers were, a couple of them were not in the market anymore, and, it was a hard there are conditions, not objections, and one of them is gonna be a possible, so, it'll be probably definitely a listing, it's just a matter of her clearing title, clearing the cloud. So for all of you that are having that call reluctance, again, just keep listening, keep watching, notice the questions that I ask, notice that I'm not telling them anything. It's all just in question-based form. If, if you had an offer that was reasonable, would you sell it, or you think you're just gonna keep it? Instead of, "Well, why don't we just get together?" And, it's like, "No, man. Let's figure out what their goals are." So, most of when I speak with sellers, it's asking questions. When there's downtime with me calling, that's when I'll sit and talk like I'm doing now because I'm getting ready to go. But I wanted to summarize today because a couple people reached out to me on Instagram and said that they're, in DMs, and they said to me, "Dan, I have call reluctance. I don't know what to say. I don't pick up the phone and call." And I've been doing this for 15 years, man. Whether it's expireds, whether it's my database, whether it's commercials, whether it's probates. Now, probates I've started calling, and I'm getting really, really good at them because I call them every day. Expires, I can sit here and call these all day, every day because I'm so confident in what I'm saying to them. That's why when you guys hear me, there's not me trying to take anything. I'll pepper them with questions, but they're engaging questions, and I'm engaging when I talk to them. And they can feel it, which is why they're giving me their email after we figure it out. I can't help them. One's keeping it, one's their kids, they're not doing anything with their kids for the next few years, like, so, the agent convinced me to list the property, which was one of them. And then once I hear that and I know it's a condition, it's like, "Hey, is anybody sending you, are you getting any market updates? Do you want market updates? Do you want investment opportunities? Okay, great. Let me just take your email down, and I'll add you to our email." We don't spam you. We send it once a month and then give an emails. And that's how you build your database up either a wrong number or somebody that you can't help because they don't need it. So I hope this was helpful for you. I do. Feel free to drop in anything that you're hearing, learning, seeing that has helped you, or that you think I could do better, or that you think you could do better that you would want to hear me, go over. Um, I'm open to that. I help agents. I mentor them, I coach them. So if you guys are open to that, that's something that you're thinking about, I'm more than happy to help you with it. But if you're just reluctant to call, you wanna just keep listening to me, keep tuning in. I do this every day, usually about 8:30, 8:30 I'm on, and I'll call today, not probate because I left them in the other location, but we hit some commercials and some, residential expires, so good day. We got a plethora of different, people and what their goals and objectives were. So um guys, it's asking questions. It's not telling them anything. Not what we do here. We don't tell people stuff. We're grown adults. We ask questions to figure out goals and objectives, and once we have those, we figure out what happened, and then are we able are their goals and objectives in alignment with what I can deliver, my team can deliver? And if that's the answer is yes, then we sit down and have a discussion, and they feel comfortable and confident with me, which they will. We just list the property and get it sold. Easy peasy, guys. Easy peasy. So, all right. I appreciate you guys all for watching today. Instagram, you guys are pretty active today. It was awesome. A lot of questions and observations with here. Again, just like and subscribe to the channel if you feel like this is beneficial for you. Forward it to somebody else that you think maybe could use the experience and know-how of picking up a phone and calling for 2.5 hours, 2 hours, and talking to people. Even though most of them are wrong numbers, and they're gonna tell you, I mean, again, I just told you the text I just got, and I deleted the lead here, in capital letters, 3 in succession. Stop, next one. Unsubscribe, next one. Take me off your fucking list, in capital letters. Okay. Do you have thick enough skin where that just goes like this to you? Or do you take that like, "Oh my god, I can't believe they told me to take me off your fucking list." It's Be the determiner. It's gonna be the factor that makes you either a success or you're either gonna join another team, and by team, I mean they take out team splits of whatever they give you. We don't here, I don't. When I say people on my team, I'm just talking about agents that are in my downline that I mentor and coach. Um, but if you're not doing these things and you're finding yourself really struggling, you're either gonna join a team or you're just gonna get out of the industry altogether because 'cause you're not closing deals. So, I'm here to help. I appreciate y'all very, very much. Again, like, subscribe, drop some comments, DM me if you wanna talk privately. You guys hear my number, 573-255-8714. That's this phone right here. Reach out. If you wanna ask me anything, uh, whatever it is, I'm open to it. Okay? Appreciate y'all. Have a great rest of your Friday, and, we'll talk on Monday. I will not be prospecting tomorrow. I have showings tomorrow, so I am working with one buyer, and, she's ready to go under contract, so we're gonna pick out one of these properties tomorrow. So, we love that too. Appreciate y'all. Be well, love your life, and, be grateful. Practice some kind of gratitude today. You're out in line, hold the door for somebody. Buy somebody behind you a cup of coffee if you're in line to grab a coffee and a bagel or something. Just do something easy and random. It doesn't take a ton of money and just gonna make you feel good, and everybody around you that watches it, it's gonna make them feel good too. Those are a great way to end your week. All right? Appreciate y'all. Love your life.